There's something strange about theme parks. They're built to make us laugh, scream, and forget real life for a while. But behind the bright lights, behind the music, there are stories, dark stories, that were never meant to reach the public. Today, we're opening those files. For years, amusement parks around the world fought lawsuits, hid maintenance issues, and ignored warning signs, all because of one thing: pressure to keep the park open, no matter the cost. Let's start with one case that still haunts investigators. A roller coaster known for its insane speed, marketed as perfectly safe, but hidden in the maintenance logs were repeated reports of a failing restraint. Technicians wrote the same warning again and again. Left lap bar not locking properly, but management didn't want downtime. Weekends meant money, and so the ride kept running. When the accident finally happened, it was fast. Witnesses said they heard a snap, like metal giving up on life. The lap bar failed. A young rider was thrown out mid-turn. The screams that followed weren't the fun kind. They were the kind that stay with you forever. But instead of shutting the ride down, the park's lawyers moved first. They contacted the family, issued a settlement, and added a gag order. The public statement: a tragic accident caused by rider misconduct. The maintenance logs that told the real story? Buried. And this wasn't the only case. Another park, facing a failing water ride pump, was warned by engineers that the pressure buildup could be dangerous. The logs clearly said, "Pump must be replaced. Do not operate." But summer vacations were starting, ticket sales were booming, and shutting the ride wasn't an option. The result was catastrophic. The pump exploded during operation, sending debris through the ride. Children were injured, some permanently. The saddest part? It was preventable. Completely preventable. And yet, the park insisted it was a freak mechanical failure. In court, their lawyers argued it was unpredictable. But those maintenance records, the ones that showed months of ignored warnings, weren't handed in until the judge forced them to be. Sometimes the cover-ups weren't just about money, they were about reputation. One theme park famous for its perfect safety record found cracks in the support beams of its signature ride. Engineers begged management for immediate shutdown, but closing the ride would ruin the park's image. And so, instead of repairs, they painted over the cracks. Literally. When inspectors arrived, everything looked brand new. Fresh paint, hiding fresh danger. Eventually, a support beam buckled. The train derailed. People were injured. And even then, the official report claimed it was caused by unexpected stress on the structure. Unexpected or ignored? These cases reveal a terrifying pattern. It wasn't just malfunctioning equipment. It was decisions. Human decisions. Cover-ups. Pressure to stay open. Fear of losing money, and a willingness to risk lives to protect profits. When investigators finally gained access to internal emails, they found the truth spelled out clearly. We can't afford another closure. Delay maintenance until after peak season. Do not publicize minor incidents. Minor incidents? When injuries are involved, nothing is minor. Theme parks may look magical, but behind every ride, every sound, every flashing light, there are people making choices. Some good, some deadly. And the scariest part? Many of the worst accidents you've heard about weren't even the ones that made the news. The real stories, the real nightmares, were the ones quietly settled in courtrooms and sealed in those declassified files we're only now beginning to uncover. Sometimes the scariest thing isn't the ride, it's the truth behind it.